2 years ago, while doing deed research, 17-year-old Madison Mullins came across a nearly 200-year-old slave cemetery where her fourth great uncle and former slave owner, Jim Doc Mullins, was buried. Mullins then took it upon herself to ensure that not only her family be remembered, but the slaves that were buried there as well.
I felt like the people who are buried here had their memory kind of erased through history, and I felt like it needed to be resurfaced and brought about to where people could know about it and so that they could be remembered. We realized that it was in dire need of a monument, and so we decided to take it upon ourselves to do it ourselves because we felt like it was kind of our responsibility, and it was something that we genuinely wanted to do.
Make your ride one of a kind and see the experts at J&M Custom Auto and Off-Road. It's your customization candy store. Visit jmcustomauto.com and select your make and model. It's that easy. Window tinting, remote starts, leather interiors, sound systems, front and rear bumpers, spray and bed liners, bed covers, wheels and tires, lift kits, step rails, even underglow light kits, and so much more. If you can dream it, we can do it at J&M Custom.
Mullins began the work of purchasing a monument and tracking down as many of the names of former slaves buried at the site as she could to engrave in the memorial.
I have learned so much through the very limited history that I know. I know that these people lived here for years. They worked here, and they later, when slavery was made illegal, went on to work different careers. I'm not sure which ones that they did, but it was claimed that they worked here for a couple of years and then went on and got their own lives. I've learned about their families, their children, their grandparents, and it has been such an interesting journey with just what little I know, but we're still working to find more about the history of the families who are here and as much information as we can find.
Following the placement of the memorial, Mullins hopes to get the site designated as a historical site, ensuring the graves will not be disturbed, and hopes to continue her work at other forgotten cemeteries in the region.
I think it's very important. There's actually thousands of cemeteries like this across the country that are overlooked. There's actually a project in nearby Lynch that is working on creating some monuments for another Black cemetery called the Remembrance Project that I'm actually going to hopefully be involved with soon. But there's so many more projects that are going on across the U.S. right now to do this very same thing that we're doing here. And I think it's very important because there's so many that are overlooked. And what I want most people to remember is that these are people's loved ones. These are people's great-great-grandparents, great-great-uncles and aunts, and that they want to be able to have a place to come back and honor their loved ones when they weren't honored before.
Mullins also plans to continue her research into those buried at the site and hopes this will be a place where other families can come and honor their loved ones. Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Brianna Robinson.